Hey guys, it's me again. So today I'm going to try to attempt repair on the windshield washer fluid reservoir that keeps on emptying itself. And so I figured out what the problem was. So here's the motor, and the way that it works is this motor fits in that hole that you see right in there. And it fits like this, and then you've got this particular connection right here that goes out and connects to this connection here, and it just kind of slots in. The problem that I had was that this piece of plastic right here cracked, and so every time I put new windshield washer fluid in, it would just kind of leak all the way out. So when I took it apart, much to my surprise, there's this cable that is attached to it all as well. And what I'm assuming is that this particular cable is a heater cable of sorts, so that way it doesn't freeze. And it kind of fixes it that particular way. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to attempt to put a T connection here. I'm going to have to pull the hose out, the cable out again, and then push the cable through the T connection, seal it up on the other side so that way the T connection doesn't work, and then I'll have a little bit of hose that on one of the prongs I can actually have a little bit of hose where I can connect this back into this, and make it all work again. So that's what I'm going to work on a little bit. And so here's the T that I got. What I found was that it seems to be the best fit is probably the 1/4 inch internal inside diameter. That seems to be the closest fit to it all. And also, just as a reference, I actually pulled it all out, and then I had to undo the windshield washer fluid thing over here as well. And I kind of, the cable actually kind of pushes in just easily, and then it kind of got to this particular portion, and I guess it just kind of stopped. So I actually opened it up over here as well underneath the hood in an attempt to get it all corrected. So let's start by, I guess, just by pulling this cable back out. I guess I'll pull it out here first so we don't get any crazy thing. And what you'll notice is, what surprised me anyways, was just how long this particular hose is. I mean, it just goes on for quite a ways. Alright, and so now we'll get the T connection, and I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. Alright, so here I have the T connection and the cable going through it. So we're just gonna, all we have to do really is slide it all the way through. And this is kind of how we're going to end up. So the idea is then that the cable is then going to go into the hose here, which is actually the part that's shooting the water out, and then we'll get a little bit of hose and we'll connect this to the motor. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the motor in just so you can kind of see where it sits. So that's where the motor sits, right in there. You can see that it just kind of has that little barbed connection at the end, and it just kind of sticks out. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video here because I'll probably need 2 hands to do this next part. I don't know if this will really show, but just to kind of show you how easy it is, I'm just literally just pushing the wire through. What I'm going to be looking for is for it to start coming out over there, and then we'll pull it from the other side and we'll get it. Then we'll push the T-fitting back into the hose. Here it is coming in on the other side, so we're just gonna grab it, and I'm not sure why it's not oh, maybe because it's tangled over here. I guess it would help if it wasn't tangled. So we're just gonna grab it and pull it back until we get to where we can fit that in. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this fitting here. I'm going to push that in all the way. Alright, and that really is about it. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put some glue or something to seal this particular portion of it off. And then again, I need a hose for that part right there. And then on this side, all we have to really do is find, see there's the barbed part that goes to the nozzle, and just push it on in. My hope is that this doesn't get stuck anywhere and it goes all the way through. It's actually going to be slightly shorter based on how it's all working out. And I guess I'm getting to the part where I need 2 hands. So I'll be a moment. I'm back and you can see that this is the line that was coming out there and it's now all connected and back up. Alright. I got a little bit of hose now, 7:30 seconds. Okay. And so the idea obviously is that it'll fit that little bit there and then this little bit here, and then everything will be attached together. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it and I'll show you the end result. Just to show you guys what I did, I ended up putting some window weld on that 1T connection, just to kind of give you some perspective. There's the motor disconnected. And then what I did is, what I'm going to do anyways, is this was the top that was on top of the at the end of it anyways. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this back on it. Hopefully it'll help make a cap of sorts for it. And then I will zip tie everything together so hopefully it doesn't move anymore going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. And okay, here's kind of my end result. So I think that I got everything set up. Hopefully everything is watertight. And so we'll put this motor back in here. Whoops. Helps if I get it in the hole. Alright, that's in there. Here's the clip that goes on this. Alright. And we'll fill it up with water and hopefully we won't have any leaks. Or should I say windshield washer fluid. And hopefully we won't have any leaks. And there she is. As you can see, I actually have windshield washer fluid in there now. Yeah, I cut the hose so it said windshield washer. I kind of thought that was kind of funny. And I don't see anything leaking out of it. I'm going to call this one done for now. If I have anything further to report on this one, I'll make another video, I guess, or I'll make a comment in the description below. Hope it helps. I know that somebody else was mentioning that they had this particular issue, and I'm hoping that your issue is similar to mine, and I'm hoping this fix actually fixes it, or something similar. I thought about using JB Weld in the T connector, and I think that might have been probably a smarter idea. But we'll see how this plays out. Alright, thanks for watching. I know it's late at night, but here we go. Look, it works! Yay! And there we go.